Well, there's two ways to do it. One way would be, it's easy on the guitar. You got this low E string. So you just figure out one position, then wander a bit out. I think one of the more important parts about it is I'm listening to it against this, which is how the audience, the non-musicians, hear it. Whether it's a bass line or somebody just thumping, right? So I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know, this scale makes me feel like I've eaten a bad piece of food or something. I don't know. Now here's the intellectual part, which is you look down and you go, well, I've got this, and I know from our previous discussion that each one of these notes can have all the other notes piled on top. That means there's a chord for everything. So when I was doing working on a scale that, okay, enigmatic mode, right? And I thought, and it's got these 4 chromatic notes. I thought, this is such a cool scale, because once you get done with it, you kind of forget where the root is. It's just so weird. So I wrote down, just like what we talked about the major scale, except I started in E, and I wrote the scale out, and then I took that root and I said, okay, what other notes are available in E for this enigmatic mode? And I found out there is no perfect fifth, so that first chord is going to be weird. Anyway, I came up with a very weird song, but it was very exciting for me to go through the process of being a novice at the scale and just keeping it within this 1 octave framework. I didn't, you know, learn it all over the place. But then thinking, okay, before I start getting riffy, because if I get riffy, I'm just going to do my licks that I know that day in this new scale, and that's, you know, it's kind of cheesy, right? So I'll start, you know, all that kind of stuff. So to avoid it, I thought I'm going to do the theoretical part and see if when I play the chords, something happens. And that's when I thought, wow, that is so weird that my root here, and then I've got this major 7th, and then off this flat 7 is minor, and I thought, you know what, I won't play the triads, I'll just play dyads, and it was spookier sounding, you know, and I put the kick drum on all the offbeats, and the whole thing became a song called The Enigmatic, so.